Hi everybody, welcome back to Andino Spanish School. My name is Rodrigo Perez and today we are going to talk about the imperfect in Spanish. What is it, when to use it, and how to build it. Vamos! So, what is it and when do we use the imperfect in Spanish? We use the imperfect to talk about the past, but watch out. It's not like preterite, they are different. And even though you can dance around and find ways to use both preterite and imperfect in English, there is not actual single conjugation, single tense that can be equivalent to imperfect. We're going to use the imperfect in three specific cases. Case number one, when we're talking about habits, things that you used to do. Yo jugaba fútbol todos los días. Nosotros vivíamos en Costa Rica. Case number two, we use it to express conditions and emotions in the past. Estaba cansado ayer. Estabas muy contenta en el concierto. And case number three, to set up the scene when you're telling a story in the past and you want to set up the scene for something that happened. This is when we start combining both imperfect and preterite. For the first half, setting up the scene, that's when we're going to use the imperfect. Yo estaba en el aeropuerto and something concrete happened. What do I mean by something concrete? I'm talking about the preterite. We're going to put the link somewhere in the video so that you can check out how to build and when to use the preterite tense in Spanish. And now, how do we build sentences using the imperfect in Spanish? We're going to break it down in three parts: regular verbs, irregular verbs, and reflexive verbs. When we're talking about regular verbs, which are most of them, we're going to follow this structure. So an AR verb like trabajar would be yo trabajaba, tú trabajabas, ella trabajaba, nosotros trabajábamos, ellas trabajaban. And the endings that we use to build the imperfect of an ER verb are the same for an IR verb. So, tener in imperfect is tenía, tenías, tenía, teníamos, y tenían. And an IR verb like vivir, vivía, vivías, vivía, vivíamos, y vivían. And as usual, we have verbs that follow their own rules. They don't want to follow the general rule, so they are special. These are the irregular verbs, like the verb ser, ir, and ver. And how do we deal with reflexive verbs in the imperfect? All we need to do is place the reflexive pronoun before the verb and then conjugate the verb using the general rule. And now, let's practice. As always, we're going to do affirmative and negative sentences and questions. Tú trabajabas en Hollywood. Tú no trabajabas en Hollywood. Tú trabajabas en Hollywood. Ella tenía una camioneta. Ella no tenía una camioneta. Ella tenía una camioneta. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button and subscribe. We have created a PDF that explains thoroughly the imperfect in Spanish. Click the link below and download it for free. And if you want to practice and improve your Spanish faster with a native Spanish speaker, visit Andino Spanish School and book a lesson. We are more than happy to help you. Mucha suerte con tu español y nos vemos en el próximo video. Chao.